Hello, Sim here. Yep, I'm preparing for NextGen, so I thought I'd create a new Techie Vids series because it doesn't really fit into my traditional Sims thoughts, which is more speculative and just general thoughts. This is a bit more factual, maybe a little bit more techie. Oh well, let's carry on. So, the footage that you've been watching for the past year has been caught, or recorded even, off my Hauppauge HD PVR, version number 1. Yes, the original, that has the good old component video cables, yeah, lots of them. And this footage you're watching is really untouched apart from the black bar correction, which I've just popped up on screen right now. So traditionally, the Hauppauge suffers from this, and I suspect other PVRs do too, and you just get rid of the problem, there we go, by just doing a little bit of scaling, and that's it. And of course you can do a color correction. I've just faded it in there, and in a second I'll just switch it off. And there we go, it's off. And of course I'll switch it back on again. Just so you can see. So when you've got video comparisons that do sort of, color correction, off again. Bear that in mind, you can always tweak colors and brightness. And I've just switched to the Elgato footage, recording at the same bitrate, 13.5 megabits per second, which is the maximum for the Hauppauge HD PVR version 1, and I believe the same for version 2 too. And there's a little black bar on the Elgato, there you go, on the left hand side only, just a teeny weeny one. I've just switched it off again, corrected by just scaling. So, it'll be interesting to see how this footage comes out on the rendered video, because even I haven't seen it yet. I'm just watching it playing back on a preview window in my video editing software. So hopefully this gives you guys a good idea. So I decided to go for the Elgato purely down to the bitrate that it can support, because I'll probably do 1080p videos in future. Hopefully this gives you guys an idea of how this vid, or how they actually chords as a whole. So in a second as I walk through that door, I'm going to switch to 20 megabits per second, and my video editing PC is an old beast, and it really knows that it's playing back 20 megabits per second. Now how this comes out on YouTube, it's going to be interesting because you can upload to 50 megabits per second max. You need some serious internet though to do that, and I'm going to be rendering this at a variable bitrate. Normally I render it at a constant 13.5 megabits per second, max quality, to get the best outcome and footage shown on YouTube after it's finished rendering it and downscaling it using its own codecs, etc. In a minute I'm going to switch some color correction on just for the Elgato too. I'll tweak it over time, I'm sure. And there you go. So be aware, keep it in mind, color correction and all that can always be tweaked to your own personal preference. I really do hope you find this video useful. I will be showing a 1080p follow-up vid, so for the first time ever I get to play Black Ops 2 multiplayer anyway in 1080p, so I can record at 1080p. So if you found the video useful, please leave a like. As always, feel free to leave a comment. Until next time, this has been Sim.